Hello everyone. So today's presentation is generally around pre-workout. So what is pre-workout? Why do we need to take it? All that good stuff. So pre-workout, it won't help you like build muscle. It just helps sort of prolong like harder workout sessions. So like if you think it's gonna like instantly give you more muscle, that's not what it is. It's generally natural for the most part because it has caffeine in it. It's basically a drug, but let's try not to talk about caffeine too much there. But it'll help you like stay more focused, so train harder, and you basically then just get more from your workouts. I remember No Explode back when in the I want to say like the mid 2000s when it tasted horrendous. So this is the images that I pulled up there. So we got good old Ronnie Coleman back in the day promoting No Explode. So that's that. So what does pre-workout do then? So it helps increase energy, it improves focus, delays fatigue, increases blood flow, or a lot of people know it as the pump, and it can improve strength and workout performance. So the main ingredients we want to look into really is caffeine, beta-alanine, citrulline, and creatine. So the things that you're going to get from these are, well, especially from caffeine, you get energy and focus, strength, and reduced fatigue as well. Like beta-alanine is not as it's not going to have as much like sort of like fatigue um, delays as like caffeine does, but it adds to it. And also, you know, when you've got beta-alanine, because you usually get the tingly feeling. It feels like you got like spiders or insects on your skin. So the pump is generally supported with by citrulline, so like the blood flow improvements. Also, it helps with like training volume. So your sessions generally it can be sort of like prolonged then so you get more sets in and like over the session, sorry. Creatine supports strength. Doesn't always have creatine in pre-workout. There's not actually many that do anymore because creatine is quite an expensive ingredient. So some will have creatine in it, but I would definitely check the label and get creatine in with that pre-workout if it's not in there already. So creatine is like one of the best supplements you can take really for strength, especially for a natural lifter. It also helps support brain function as well. So it's a really, well, it's the best natural supplement for strength, basically. So helps power, recovery, and enhances muscle growth as well over time. So who should take pre-workout? So early morning trainers for sure. It definitely if you are somebody who feels tired without it, without like sort of like your caffeine boost. Busy professionals. So like if you had a long day at work and say you finish at like 3 o'clock, then you could definitely take pre-workout. If caffeine is super like you can't sleep basically with if you have caffeine too late, then don't take it. Helps with more focus in the gym as well. Gives you like sort of like more reason to go. It feels like it gives you more reason to go when you got pre-workout. Well, it gives you that kind of feeling that you want to go. And those who want to maximize workout performance, and definitely people training in a calorie deficit, especially as time goes on, you notice that you'll be lacking a bit more energy. So having the pre-workout at hand, it's very effective. Who shouldn't take it? People training late in the evening, like you mentioned previously. So after 4 o'clock, I wouldn't recommend it, but depends how tolerant you are to caffeine. If you suffer through anxiety or like you take in like other stimulants like ADHD meds or any other form of like sort of stimulating like medication, and anyone whose sleep is affected by it generally. So you can take pre-workout if like you do have like ADHD and things like that. But if you like get more anxiety and things like that from it, I would recommend going against it. Again, if caffeine doesn't suit you, you could go with half a scoop of coffee instead. Stimulant free pre workout. You can see this is like a pump formula A beer, which is pretty good. Um, Everyone literally like responds differently to like pre workout, so just test it out first. Don't go straight into the full like scoop. Definitely go with half first and see how it goes. And Remember, more caffeine generally isn't better. It just means you're going to get more tolerant to it. It's going to get less effective with time. So just bear that in mind. Coffee versus pre-workout. Coffee is a great option. So it does basically increase energy, focus, and performance. But what it doesn't have is beta-alanine, citrulline, uh, and it doesn't have like the other sort of like pump ingredients as well. So generally speaking, pre-workout is going to be better, but coffee, sorry, is definitely a decent alternative. It's just not going to be, you're not be able to get so much volume and sort of like enhance sort of training and performance from it, but it's still decent. So I think it's cut off a little bit here, the box, but my recommendations here are Applied Nutrition, ABE. So it's excellent value for money. It has reliable energy, it's like great focus, no crash, and it works well after eating. So even if you just eat in a meal and take it, it's still as effective generally. Most pre-workouts have a taper off effect like before food. Or if you've had food, sorry, and then you take it afterwards, but this one definitely doesn't. This is probably one of the better ones for that. So it's definitely on my like definitely like one of my top pre-workouts. This is like top two for sure. MVP 3.0 or 2.0 is also up there for me. I would take this when I'm in like a prep or like a really hard diet phase. The issue with it actually is more the fact after food it's less effective. It feels less effective, like the caffeine at least. But like say if you took it like 90 minutes after your last meal, it definitely becomes a lot more effective then. So timing definitely is the biggest variable with these two. And this one is generally better for like overall performance. Even during a calorie deficit, there's like the performance in this is excellent. Very consistent energy and no crashes as well. So non-stim is awesome as well. If you train late, you're caffeine sensitive, and you still want like the better pumps and focus from it. My recommendation is this ABE non-stim pump version. I've tried it in the past; it's been great. There's loads of good pump formulas out there, though. I wouldn't put this above any of the other ones. Also going back to the stimulant version of this one, I can't remember if this one has creatine in it, but the stim version actually has creatine in it. You probably still need to add like 2.5 grams of creatine to that pre-workout, or I would still chuck 5 grams in regardless, just in case it doesn't contain much creatine. But apparently it does have 2.5, I think, grams of creatine in the stim version of this as well. So excellent value for money. I'm also not sponsored by it, by the way. It's just one of my favorite pre-workouts, especially for like cost anyway. Yeah, so don't rely on pre-workout. If you feel like you need a pre-workout every session, just ask yourself first, am I sleeping enough? Am I eating properly? And am I recovering properly? I personally been taking it for years and I've been fine off it. But generally speaking, if you don't need it, don't take it. But it does enhance a lot of things. Supplements should improve good habits, so don't replace them generally. So keep those in the mix as well. Final message, generally pre-workouts can increase your workouts overall. It's definitely not essential. So build your routine, general consistent training, good nutrition. You want a quality of sleep as well, and progressive overload. And the supplements are there generally to enhance your performance, not to rely on it like as your performance carrier basically. So if you do want help, I do offer coaching services. I used to offer, or like I still do offer for like some people anyway, personal training, one-to-one sessions. But generally speaking, I am mostly online now. So you can either drop me a message on any of my platforms below, or you can work with me, or just well join my school community. Basically, it's the Rebuild Method on school, and yeah, check out my other videos, see how you like me as a coach, and then just decide from there really. But this video might be something you found useful or something that you already knew. But generally, that's the whole reason I've created it, is because a lot of clients have asked me, should I be taking pre-workout? And this generally answers that question.